Educating investors.
The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Tom O'Brien Show is produced every business day. Tom takes your phone calls toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Let's go to Phil in Puerto Rico. Hey, Phil, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, doing great. Just wanted to thank you guys and the whole crew. Best content on the internet. Really appreciate everything you guys are doing.
We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. Phil, how did you find us?
I just typed in live trading in YouTube one morning.
Cool.
I was looking for any type of live trading room. You guys came up, and
awesome.
I know quality when I see it, or at least I like to think so. And I mean, you guys are just a dream. I appreciate everything you guys do.
Welcome to the Tiger family. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us.
My pleasure.
Now, Tom O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Don't take anything personally. Transform your life. When you refuse to take things personally, you avoid many upsets in your life. Your feelings of anger, jealousy, and even sadness will simply disappear if you don't take them personally. It's kind of tough not to take them personally, too. It's a good card. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 20, NASDAQ up 138, S&P's up 16.5, gold contract up $12.60, trading $17.45 an ounce. You got silver up 53 cents, $25.40 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 64 cents, $60.34 a barrel. Notes and bonds. 10-year note up 14 ticks, trading 132.02. The 30-year up 25 at 157.02. And King Dollar. King Dollar's down 275 ticks, trading out at 91.862. You have the euro at 119, the yen is at 109, and the British pound's at 137 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look. And the bottom line, folks, is that there's not too many things that aren't green or not up, period, okay? CPI came out this morning. Bottom line is that, guess what? Prices are going up. You get the SPY up $1.70. Yes, we're a contraction of volume, no doubt. But it's creeping right now, man. The bottom line is this SPY is creeping. And the way that we've closed out the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, all of the above, the bottom line is that this thing can make a run at the close. We go take a look at the NQs. The NQs, man, they are making a run. And they have made a run. And they just keep making these huge push forwards, even intraday. And we're going to see another one right now. Bottom line, they're going to run this baby, and they're going to run it pretty good. What the NQs are also doing, folks, is that they are getting away from the breakout area. The breakout area inside the NQs is 13,888. Now, the further you get away from the breakout area, bottom line, higher you can go. And this is a clean break, man. So this is going to be really intriguing watching this thing shake out. We take a look at the 3 Qs. What you have with the 3 Qs, we had the ABC structure on the way up. And that ABC structure, bottom line was, I actually forget what the number was right now. But the bottom line is that now what you're doing is that you are breaking all the highs. What's going to get intriguing coming into the close here, I don't think we're going to get it. But the bottom line is that we're at 22 million right now. If we did get 36, that would be another ABC structure in the way up. Inside of the NDX 100, the strength versus the weakness out here today, you got Tesla is up 8.4%. You got OKTA. What is OKTA? This is up 7%. What is this thing? Okay, develop internet application software. Yeah, it's up $17. Monster number. No two ways about that. NDX charts. That would be nice. 1 second. Okay, let me do this again. Let me do it this way. Just give me 1 second. Here we go. We reset these. There we go. Okay, so that should do it. So, Moderna. Moderna's up 6.8%, and then you get Zoom up 6.4%. Taken away from it, as Micron Tech is down 3.5, you got NXPI off 2.4, Fastenal's off 1.8, and Marvell Technologies off 1.6. The thing that's intriguing, and I brought this up yesterday, it's very unusual when you do have the chip stocks that going south, and yet the NDX 100 is going north. And that's exactly what we have, and we have that in spades. If we go take a look at the gold contract, folks, bottom line, gold cut a bid, up 1360. We are trading right now at 1746. This is going to make the run again. The number to keep your eye on here is going to be the 1774. You know, we get up to 1759 on last Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Gave it up there. That is your big supply line. That's the real bottom line. So you can take, when you take a look at this gold contract, you can see, actually, let's do this. By GC1, so you can just see how far back we actually have to go for that supply line, because, okay, so I'm going to put continuous contract up here. Just going to bring it out a year. Yeah, you can see the aspect. This is going to be a trip, because what you have here, folks, is this, is that the gold contract came all the way down to the lows that were established, just about the lows that were established in June of 2020, okay? Then we went all the way up to 2,063 on the continuous, okay? On the contract that we're actually trading, it never broke 2,000. The continuous contract, it broke the 2,000. Then what did you do? Then you went south for a long period of time. So this number here is going to be a monster number, because that supply line is laid out in a monster way, because it's saying that anyone that actually got into physical gold from July of last year is still in a losing position. So what that does, of course, is that's the supply line. As you come up to that line, what you're going to want to see is a big expansion of volume. That's what we're looking for. Because the first time that you go up, you'll take some of that supply line coming out. Next time you go up, you take more of that supply line going out. Most of the time, what I've seen is you got to bang into those supply lines like 3 separate times. Silver. Now, silver is really cool, man, because silver is in the higher range, never broke to the lower range, and has volume behind the move. When silver has volume behind the move, folks, watch out. Highly volatile. Also can take the rest of the metal market up with it. You can see the expansion of volume inside silver right now. Silver's trading up 56 cents. Silver wants to go to 30 bucks, man. Silver going up 30 bucks is going to get some real juice underneath the market. And if we go over to good old King Dollar, bottom line, it's giving it up. King Dollar has some price spread out here today. You're at 91.867. 91.602 is the number. You get 91.602. That's going to get you inside the lower range. And then what that opens up is that's going to open up an 89 number. And what we have already done inside the U.S. dollar is that we broke the uptrend. Okay, and we broke the uptrend with conviction. What that means is that you had wide price spread on the break. That's saying that the dollar now is going to go to 90.134. The real kicker is going to be, do we get some more days like today? Because today, when you have that price spread, that says quite a bit. Wide price ranging bars, folks, on the way up saying you're going higher, like the NASDAQ 100. You get wide price bars on the way down, like the dollar, you're going lower. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today.
Hey there, I'm Andy Arbertine with Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. Whether you're looking to buy and sell precious metals or trying to find the perfect diamond ring, I'm here to help. I have over 15 years of experience with diamonds and precious metals. You can call me directly at 727-329-8245, and I will personally answer any questions you have and help you find exactly what you're looking for. I will be your personal concierge in the metal and stone business. Give me a call today, 727-329-8245.
Many of our new listeners have heard about The Tiger's Den. The Tiger's Den is a lively community where professional traders and investors can meet, exchange ideas and information in a comfortable, moderated atmosphere. Hear all of the TFNN shows, plus see all of the charts as they happen live and have access to archives of all of those charts. You can test drive The Tiger's Den absolutely free for 30 days and greatly enrich your knowledge of these markets and how to make your money work for you. Details on The Tiger's Den are on the front page of TFNN.com. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 34. You get the Nasdaq up 156. S&Ps are up 17. Just to give you an idea, folks, is that you get the small caps that are flat, and the Nasdaq is up 1.1%. So you're talking about some divergence out here in a big way. But that NDX 100 has some power behind it. Let's get over to our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, as we do each and every Tuesday at 20 past the hour. And don't forget, folks, every trading day right here, Basil has an outstanding show, 10 to 11 Eastern Standard Time. Also has a great newsletter, The Opening Call. Now, this week, Basil's going to be doing a hour-and-a-half workshop for his subscribers, and you're going to be able to be a subscriber. Very easy to do. That's going to be on April 15th, 4 to 5:30 Eastern Standard Time. Bottom line, what Basil's going to be demonstrating, he's going to be demonstrating the different techniques that make the visuals so much easier and quickly to comprehend. Bottom line, I'm going to let you, Basil, tell you all about it. Now, it's very easy to come into the workshop, folks. Come over to our website at TFNN. You're going to see it right under featured content, the opening call. You just hit the opening call. You're going to hit subscribe. You can get the opening call for 1 month for $149. You can get it for 6 months for $695, which is a savings of $199 or 22%. You get it for a year for $1195, which is a savings of $593 or 33%. Now, they all come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you come over, you subscribe. You're going to get a great newsletter. You're going to get into a great workshop, and Basil already has approximately 10 other workshops there that you can go through as many times as you like. Basil Chapman, what's happening, brother?
Hi, Tom. Very interesting. You were talking about the QQQ, the NDX 100, just a moment ago. If you remember last Thursday, I was showing you some charts. I'll just go through this. So this is going to be my webinar. We're always looking for the lowest low bar and try to identify the turn. And then we count each successively higher peak.
Yes.
They can go 7 peaks higher, but it's at that fourth peak. I alphabetize them as peak D, where other things can happen. I show the basis of what I look at in terms of the formation of charts as straight lines, cups, and arches. And you can get one when it comes down sharply and then fails and makes that H pattern. It's in red. I call it the dreaded H because if it takes out that left side low, you can go much lower. And on the right here is the reverse Y. If it takes out that high, it can go higher. So these are very simple patterns. And we were talking, in fact, I thought it would be a good opportunity to go through what you and I were discussing just the other day because we were seeing it live. So here we are. I said that I'm going to show the charts, just the bare chart, naked chart, nothing there, just the price movement. And I use candlesticks. You can use bar charts because in my work, I'm really only counting the highs and the lows. But for other information, for deeper information, I find it's really nice to have the candlesticks that give you a lot more information. It's number one. And number two is it's just visually easier to see because candlesticks spread out a little bit better. So I showed you this chart. This was on the 9th, and I see that the QQQ NDX 100 is trading at 336. And I went through the chart and said, so here's this naked chart. I'm not doing anything other than, first thing is I added a trend line. And I said this trend line is moving up. I take two key points. If they're three, that's even better. And I see where it's going to show me the potential for resistance. There's nothing easier than that. And every single charting package has trend lines. So that's important. The next thing I do is I say, hey, can this become a channel? Because stocks that stay in a channel tend to remain in that channel for quite a while. And it tells you very quickly when it's breaking up or breaking down, whether it's going in an up channel or a down channel. So I drew this extra line right here, parallel line. Well, lo and behold, it almost coincides exactly with the three lows that we see in the QQQ. This is the daily chart. Then I said, I have a technique that I developed years ago. It's called the Chapman Wave Inside Track Repellent Propellant Zone. What does that mean? It's very simple. I take the outer line, and then I draw. It's like 3/16, it could be even 1/16, depends on the chart, but it's just a very narrow channel below it. And what it says is, watch out to see if the price doesn't rally, if it's going up into that channel and then stalls and comes back. And if it comes back a little too far, 50%, there's a chance it could go down. And I make the inside track on the upside red to say that's the danger zone, and then green, because if you start trading above that, that's very positive. So it's exactly the same on the downside. Green says, hey, that should be the support. If you take it out, just be real careful, because if you take out that red line, that's going to be a negative. So then what's the next thing? I say, all right, within that, what am I looking for? So I showed you the chart a little earlier. I'm showing cups and arches. Is there a cup here? Well, look, there's a rectangle that went to the top of that trend line. This is still the daily QQQ, and I drew it from the high to the low, and I just extended across, and that's my rectangle formation. And what we've seen since March, the low of March 23rd of last year, where we went long the down, still long the down, I said, let's watch those left side highs, because when you make this kind of lopsided cup formation, if you start making higher highs and higher lows, you can get a Chapman Wave peak A, peak B, peak C, and even a D and an E going right to that trend line, and that's where other things can happen. So what happened is, here's the cup formation, because that was missing here. Here's your cup formation. And I said, let's just follow this closely. And then I said, well, let's make it time and price. And how do I do that? I choose a particular left side candle, low point, and then I draw a trend line, and that trend line goes to certain characteristics of candles. And if that's the case, you can make a good argument to say from a particular midpoint. Sometimes it's the cup low, but if visually it doesn't look like you're going to make it, you have to choose a different candle. So for subscribers, I'll be showing exactly what kind of candle I'm looking for, how you can choose to go what I call a left side, right side, time, Chapman Wave inside wedge target resistance line, and I said 338.19 based on this particular chart here. Says that very soon we should be breaking this green trend line resistance, and I used the plumb line right there. I used that particular candle, and I drew in, and I said, here's your left side number of bars, here's your right side number of bars. I think within a few days, by early next week, we should be making new all-time highs. And then I showed you this, where it was much more detailed. And now I'm going to show you today's action right here. This is the same chart, and there it is. It came, look, the left side, 338. It did it within, right there, one bar. Oh, this is the bar. This is the bar that
So where are we right now on the NASDAQ or the NDX 100?
So that's a good question. So let me go to that in my regular charts. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I just did all this. I didn't show anything with the MACD, the moving average, convergence, divergence, the stochastic, anything. So here's exactly the same thing. There's another technique that I use where I use the Chapman wave falling axe expansion formation. So where we are in the daily chart, we're in E on the daily. Because we broke out, so I have to consider that this is a really sharp break, but this is a weekly candle. So to talk about it on Tuesday, when we've got all the way to go for Friday, I can only say at this point, we've broken out and it's F/B, but the technicals, the MACD hasn't crossed positive, but the monthly is now in leg B. So those are the techniques I'll be talking about on Thursday, and some very simple techniques that you can use.
And folks, very easy to get in this workshop. Come over to our website at TFNN. You know, featured content, you see the opening call, you hit that subscribe button, you're going to get a great education. Baz, have a great one, safe one. We look forward to the show tomorrow.
This is Tom O'Brien.
Thank you, Tom.
The printing presses are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The U.S. deficit has risen 200% in 1 year with no end in sight. The markets are looking for an additional stimulus bill to get us through this once-in-a-generation pandemic. There is no free lunch, folks. The more stimulus dollars put into the marketplace, the less your dollar is worth each and every day. This is the time to protect yourself with a portion of your portfolio in the metal market. The Gold Report comes out each Monday morning. I bisect and dissect the dollar, silver, gold, the XAU, and the HUI. The Gold Report is a long-term hedge against the dilution of your buying power. The U.S. has put more than $6 trillion into the marketplace in the last 6 months, with more expected in the next few months. The market did and does need the stimulus, but it will have long-term implications on our buying power. The Gold Report comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com and order the Gold Report now. Protect your buying power. Order the Gold Report now.
You could be making money off the stock market. And if you're already making money off the stock market, you could be making a lot more. Check out TFNN and Tiger TV and get expert investing advice to give you the power to control your financial future. Go to TFNN.com and find the newsletter for you. Whether you're into trading gold, metals, futures, currencies, or options, you'll get advice and analysis to help you seriously get ahead. TFNN also features trading services with a 30-day money-back guarantee for new subscribers, as well as TFNN's Tiger Den trading room, trading software, and educational webinars for all trading levels. And make sure you check out Tiger TV for free on TFNN.com or TFNN's YouTube channel for live financial content from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern on market days. Stop watching on the sidelines while other people get rich and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 30. You got the NASDAQ up 160. S&Ps are up 17.5. So let's take a look at the CPI. You know, This always gets tricky, but the bottom line is that you can just look at the screen. The prices are up everywhere. So you had the consumer prices climb in March by the most in 9 years, okay? As the end of the pandemic lockdowns basically triggered some prices, that's for sure. The consumer price index increased 0.6% from the prior month after 0.4 in February. That jump, let's see, they're saying that jump, specifically, half of that jump was in gasoline cost totally. The gasoline cost. So half of the 0.6% is in gasoline. That being said, annually, now the Fed's looking for 2%. Annually, it's a 2.6% figure. That's what you have. And we're gonna hear, what are you basically basing it off of, okay? We know that when you're basing it off year to year, it's going to get higher. There's no two ways about that. But the bottom line is that it's not like prices went down, last year also. The core measure rose 1.6% from 12 months ago. And what the Fed is looking for is they're looking for a 2% in the core. That's what they're looking for. The supply chain, that's going to be a big deal. You're going to keep hearing more about the supply chain, folks. As what does happen is that as the supply chain gets backed up, people are turning around and buying quicker. I can give you, I'll give you an idea. Okay, so of course we have this company, we have a real estate company. I build a lot of houses, okay, and I can tell you flat out, okay, I bring in fencing from China. I can tell you flat out that, number one, I send the deposits for more fencing because my take is that, and this is where the perception comes in with inflation is about perception too. So the more perception that starts happening, bottom line, this is how it shakes out. So the bottom line, order more fencing. With the construction, now this gets really interesting. Here, let me bring up the lumber futures for a second. Let me show you something. You're going to see lumber futures just hit all-time highs out here today. So I think we're at 1,400. No, okay, so we hit 1205. Now, of course, the larger builders, they build with stick. I build with block, okay? So the bottom line is I'm not getting nailed like basically how stick people can get nailed. That doesn't mean that the prices aren't going up. They are going up, and what has happened is this, is that when you're building new houses, what ends up happening is that the trusses for the roof are crucial, okay? So the trusses, of course, end up being put together wood. The bottom line, what has happened in the truss business is that you actually have to order approximately 2.5 months before you're even thinking of doing it. So bottom line, what is happening with builders? Builders are getting in line. I mean, I'm in really good shape, but I'm only in good shape because of the fact that I got in line over 2 months ago with builds that I wanted the permits in my pocket. Because what ends up happening is that as long as you have them in your pocket, you can start anytime you want. My point more than anything is this. Money's being spent, money's getting pushed through the economy, and it's getting pushed through the economy very quickly because normally in the past, those deposits would not have even gone out for another 4 or 5 months when, in fact, those deposits are going out, so that cash flow is going out. So picture what inflation is. Inflation, folks, has to do with, number one, that you need an uptick in price. Number two, you need the perception that prices are going to continue. And then number three, and this is the big one, is that what is the velocity of money as you're going through the economy? And my take on this is the velocity of money is going quicker right now because of what I just explained to you. Because picture this, as soon as anyone sends the deposit to another company, what is that company doing? Well, bottom line, that company's got to go send it to someone else. There's a faster velocity that is happening right now inside of the economy. And, we'll see if this is played out in prices, but it looks like it's going to be played out in prices in a big way. Let's go take a look at a few of the, let's see, we looked at this yesterday. I think he wants to look at it again. So, SKLZ. Okay, so this is skills. Yeah, that's still just laying there. That's the bottom line. Some of the higher volume equities that we have out here today, you got Apple's up $3. We'll go back to Apple in a second. Tesla's on the move, man. Tesla's up $57. You got Riot Blockchain. That's got some juice underneath it. That's up $7. You got Bitcoin at all-time highs out here today. So if we do go over and we take a look at Apple first, Apple has been stagnant. That being said, the bottom line is that it's on the move now. In 2 weeks, Apple's gone from $118 to $134. And that high volume high is laying out there, man. The 146 is laying out there. We get over and we take a look at Amazon. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is interesting. So Amazon today, oh, look at this. This will be good to cool. So Amazon went out and tested its swing point today, 34.34. Did it make it? We had 34.32. Amazon looks like it's going to get a little failure up here, that it just can't handle it. So what we had out here is that Amazon got to 34.34. Got to 34.32. Back down, and we're coming into 7.7 million shares. You only get 2.7. That's saying Amazon's going to back down. This is going to get. Let me put this for a year for a second. Yeah, this is a classic, man. Okay. Hey, that NDX wants higher price, but this just might be where we're going right here, because you definitely have not a huge failure in Amazon. The first time, which I said, the first time taking any type of supply line out is really tough to do. The high that was generated out here, is that the all-time high? Let's see this for a second. Yeah, it is. No, it's not. So the all-time high is 35.54. So we're just coming up to, this is kind of a classic, actually. You can see that each time that Amazon is coming up to the top of its consolidation, it is now losing juice. So what happens there is that, guess what? You're going to back down again. And Amazon actually has this would be the third lower high. Now, it doesn't have lower lows, so that's not a downtrend, but it does have 4 lower highs. So let's go over to Google and take a look at Google. Google broke topside. Yeah, Google's an ABC structure on the way up. Google wants a higher price. Inside this NDX, this is going to get really wild, because what we have seen in the past, and what you can see that does happen, is that the different indices top out at different times. Between the Dow and the NASDAQ, yeah, sometimes there's a 30 to a 90-day differential. The small caps are showing how weak they are. When you have the NASDAQ up over 1%, the small caps are still flat or down a little. They're weak. Stay right there, folks. Come right back.
Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
The technology around us is changing every day. With so much happening, it can seem impossible to keep up with all the information. David White's investment newsletter, The Technology Insider, is designed to give you all the information you need to understand the technology that shapes today's markets and tomorrow's future. David White has made his living staying on the cutting edge of technology. His weekly newsletter will give you specific recommendations for value tech stocks, as well as entry prices, target prices, and stops to set for each trade. Dave delivers his weekly newsletters every Friday with updates throughout the week. You can get the Technology Insider at TFNN.com for only $37.50. Sign up for David's newsletter, The Technology Insider, and get an inside look at everything the technology sector has to offer. Try it risk-free today with our 30-day money-back guarantee. TFNN, educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Tom O'Brien.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 52. You get the Nasdaq up $1.40. S&Ps are up 12.5. Let's go take a look at Zoom for a couple of our tigers out here. So Zoom Communications. You're trading it right now at $341. The low out here is $125 for the year. The high is $588. They are coming out with their numbers on June 2nd. They're going to be looking to do 900. Look at these. These numbers are something else, folks. So check this out. If we go back 5 years ago, no, even 4 years. 4 years ago, they took in $151 million. Last year, they took in $2.7 billion. Can you imagine having a company like this? Wild. So they're going to be looking to take in $906 million in 90 days. The amount of money they're bringing to the bottom line is huge, $3.34. They are still growing in the U.S. by 95% over a 3-year period, and the world over 160%. And let me just look at this part here. Okay, so you're still, at this price, now, at this price, you're still paying $90 for $1 of profit. That being said, you can see when you do the fast back of the envelope deal, the bottom line is that all you do is you go back down and you say, okay, man, they're growing at 95%. Well, guess what? If you're paying 90 for a buck and you're growing by 95%, well, guess what? That means you're paying nothing if you're going to hold it for a year. You know, that's the way that you want to, if you're a fundamentalist, how you're going to look at that. Zoom got a good kick today for sure. This is a kind of a classic. You're back to the breakout area. So your breakout area at Zoom is 301. It's been playing 301, 302 for a bit. You get some action here in Zoom, man. There's no doubt. You know, if Zoom gets back inside, well, it just did. Once it's back inside 336, you know, game is to 366. That's another $20. And you get to that level, there's no reason it can't make the swing point. So there's some action there in Zoom. There's no doubt about it. Now, that very well could have to do with, you know, the J&J. The bottom line is they stopped the shots with J&J. And what's interesting is that both AstraZeneca and J&J, both of those, that's the... So health officials are exploring whether and how the immune reaction may occur in people that have received vaccines from AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson. Concerns have risen so high that the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention of Food and Drug jointly recommended a pause in the use of the J&J vaccine today, which is actually a really big deal. So we'll see where this whole thing shakes out. And, of course, that's why you got inside of the NDX 100, you're going to see Madeira, bottom line is that's up $10 today. That's trading at 149. And if we take a look at this, I believe, well, you still get a consolidation of Madeira. It's going to, the last time that we got up into those highs, it basically lost it because it didn't have the juice in order to basically get up and over that level. Let's go take a look at U.S. Steel. So U.S. Steel's back to its breakout area. No big deal there. Hasn't taken off topside. Mosaic will get into the fertilizing business. The low's 950, the high's 35. They're coming out with numbers the 31st. Okay, so this is, that wants to go after its highs again. Let's go to IPI, which is Intrepid. There's some divergence there. Intrepid, you know, Mosaic is a better looking chart. What's interesting is that Intrepid took off topside like a rocket ship, folks, and then took the rest of the potash stocks with it. That being said, since then, you've had Mosaic actually much stronger than Intrepid. Yes, and it's the old. Thank you, Dan. It is the older technology, which is going to be interesting about. We're going to learn. All of us are going to learn more about vaccines in general, technology in general, because what J&J and AstraZeneca, they're using older technologies versus the mRNA and the RNAi technology. So different ball game. XAU, HUI also got some bids behind it. We get the XAU right now. We're trading up $2.20. You're at 143. And this baby here, okay, so yesterday you come down with 33 million. You're going into 31 million. Didn't break it. Not great, not bad. The Gold Bugs Index. This is a nice setup. The thing that's amazing in general, folks, is that the gold market has still been stalling here. There's no two ways about this. You know, we'll find out. Bottom line is that, is it going to catch a nice bid? It looks to me like it is, but guess what? Each and every day you're pushing against this swing. It has the juice behind it, but we haven't got the price simultaneously. Like the Gold Bugs Index right now, you're up $4.86. You're at 281. What has happened out here today, which is encouraging, is that Newmont, when Newmont starts moving, folks, Newmont is Newmont is the largest gold stock there is in the world. That also is that when that baby starts moving, that is bringing the rest of the equities higher with it. If we go to Franco-Nevada and see if we get any follow-through, that's a sideways move today. That's a streamer. We like to see those streamers go into higher price. Royal Gold, this is encouraging on Royal Gold because Royal Gold went from a very strong gold equity to a dog. Bottom line, it's building up that cause again, and you have a very long consolidation then. And this consolidation is something else, man. You break this consolidation, you're going to go a lot higher. Let's go take a look at Berkshire Hathaway and see if we get any new buying inside Berkshire Hathaway from one of the Tigers. Okay, so I'm going to be looking. We're looking for 13F, so we're looking at any type of filings. And let's see what we have. So 331 Vanguard Group, but that's going to be a ETF that they bought. 3-4, what is that? So David, here's a buyer. Who is this guy? What is this? So David Gottesman, this is a lot of shares of Berkshire, 3.4 million. He bought those. That's the last big filing. That was March 4th, but we're still at April 13th. Yeah, that's the last big one I saw out here. The sells. Actually, look at this. This is interesting. April. This is actually really interesting. Look at this. You were actually looking. They were looking for Fidelity to buy, and Fidelity's a seller of Goldman. Look at this. The 12th. Yeah, this is yesterday, man. That volume yesterday. That's Fidelity selling. Here, stay right there, man. Thanks for this question. This is going to be cool. Look at this, man. Yeah, they're sellers, man. Come right back.
Sharpening your skills as an investor is like getting better at playing a musical instrument. You have to practice, sure, but you also need excellent instruction from experts. At TFNN, you'll get advice and guidance from the authority in technical market analysis. And it's not just dry, tedious text either. TFNN airs live financial content streamed live on TFNN.com and TFNN's YouTube channel with Tiger TV, live every market day from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern, for free. Each host is an experienced trader and gives their take on the market while taking calls and questions live from around the world. From the moment the market opens until the closing bell sounds, Tiger TV has 8 different shows with expert hosts to help you make the right moves with your money. Watch online at TFNN.com or on TFNN's YouTube channel and become the investor you were born to be. TFNN, educating investors.
Markets can rise and fall like the tides. Subscribe to Basil Chapman's newsletter, The Opening Call, and you too can ride the wave. Basil Chapman is an authority in technical analysis. His Chapman Wave trading system has been helping traders identify trends and capitalize on momentum in the markets since 1984. TFNN invites you to test Basil's proprietary Chapman Wave trading methodology with a monthly subscription to the Opening Call newsletter for only $149. Your subscription to the Opening Call comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee, as well as daily market updates on key indexes, stocks, and commodities. Ride the wave! Sign up for the Opening Call risk-free today.
Introducing Primal Edge.
Today, it's even more important to take a supplement that complements your health. Primal Edge is specifically formulated to boost your immune system and help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Our early ancestors found all their nutritional requirements in the wild environment. But today, our food sources don't contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that we need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated humic and fulvic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They've been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, without them, life cannot exist.
That's right, Ellen. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge. Just $89 exclusively at TFNN.com.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrial is down 57. Nasdaq's up 141. S&P's are up 16. I got to get into this tomorrow, man. This is going to be a trip. I got to do this quick. So check this out, folks, okay? So Beyonce, okay, which is a crypto exchange, they just started trading Tesla as tokens. So this is going to be a 24-hour deal. We want to get our heads wrapped around this because you might be able to leverage this thing off intraday. This is going to be brand new. So check this out. This is pretty amazing. Beyonce on Monday began allowing non-U.S. based users to trade a tokenized version of Tesla stock, joining a growing list of cryptocurrency exchanges that are setting their sights on the world of traditional finance. Now, what this means, okay, bottom line is that you can do it. They're going to substitute a token for Tesla stock. And the real question is going to be, as that trades 24 hours a day, what is Tesla trading for in the broad market? So I suspect what you're going to have is this, okay? As long as you have a broker-dealer that you can trade, basically 24 hours a day, or let's say the equities get liquid at 7 o'clock in the morning, okay? The bottom line is that you're going to want to see where this trades versus where the equities are trading, because this is going to bring another hedge into play, man. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. To go back to Berkshire Hathaway for a second, I pulled up the A shares. The A shares didn't have anything about Fidelity moving any type of product, but they're moving product in the B shares. And what can happen, just so you know, is that the A to the B, I believe the B shares are 20 of the A shares. And what you do have out here is that it's quite evident that the bottom line is that they start moving product out, man. You can see it right here, the biggest change. Where are you? There she is. That was well, that's Invesco. Where's Fidelity? Here's Fidelity right here. Fidelity, that was yesterday, 2.1 million. So we'll keep an eye on that, man. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. And whatever you want in life, folks, visualize it like a nice big motion picture. Step into it, take ownership of it, and fly with it. Thanks for being here, folks. Have a great night. Have a safe night. Please come back and visit us tomorrow. Tommy kicks us off 9 o'clock.